One thing I always thought is we could run through our LinkedIn since some things happening. But
And not much happening there.
cool. Yeah. Um, you can jump into Figma and start working on the Monster app.
Okay, let's do it.
Cool. I would have to share my screen, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
yep,
Actually, I want to
yep.
check because I feel like you might still be on the
But you
Figma
said, I mean, I have Fig
Jam.
Jam access,
I
right?
think you have FigJam access. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see. I'm saying like it makes it so hard. Probably shouldn't be showing this stuff on stream. Um,
It's probably fine. We'll do it like this for the day, and then look for it tomorrow
okay.
or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's like so hard. Figma makes it so hard to like go to my account and like
Mm-hmm.
change my account settings or
Yep.
billing settings. But anyway,
Yep.
alrighty. All right. So we need to do some competitive analysis. That's where we left it. So we've done some initial research, and again, this is research that is anecdotal in a sense because
Mm-hmm.
we can't really talk to vampires or
Mm-hmm.
Frankenstein's or a person. So um, we kind of came up with some problems, some issues that these fables
Yep.
fables are facing. We affinity mapped and we affinity mapped our findings and narrowed it into three main areas that we can provide solutions for, and that is tracking health and safety and mental wellness. Mental
Mm-hmm.
wellness and health and safety and mental wellness might be able to be merged in and of themselves. And right now we are, since we're focusing on health and safety and mental wellness, we are now doing some competitive analysis, some heuristic analysis, uh, from some competitors in the health, wellness, and mental wellness space.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, how you can help is if you want to pop open
Pull up
your
some.
yeah, if you want to pop open
Yep.
your browser and find some stuff, and then you can just send me the links or uh yeah, I'm trying to think. That's the one thing about Gather. There's really no like file sharing like there is. Oh, I mean, we can do it in Discord. So yeah, if you want to take screenshots and send them my way in Discord.
Yep. There's some ideas. Actually, here. This is one I was thinking about, like, kind of right off the bat. I'll throw it to you, and I'll throw it to you in here. Is that all right? Toss and gather.
Can we share? Like I'm possibly if we can do it, let's do it. Oh no, what did I do?
See if that link works. I can also just send it to you via Discord. Sure.
I'm just
So this one I thought of. I mean, as part of like, I've seen people use a menstrual cycle tracking app or platform,
mm-hmm.
and obviously I've never needed it myself, but I did see that other people use it. I was like, okay, let's check this out. So this seems like something we could use or to model after, because it'll be like,
Oh, this is
hey,
cool.
they're generally very like visually friendly. I've noticed, and so it's like really smooth. It's really like what's the word? I don't know, kind of soothing.
Okay, just taking some screenshots of it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look up freaking what's the word? Fitbit or whatever the fitness tracker. But the freaking
Oh, how's my audio?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Search.
This one's also a product that I thought about getting myself. Um, I'll keep tossing it to you and gather. Let me know when you're done with the current one.
Um,
You know, maybe I'll throw it into Discord so that you don't have to keep popping together.
it's because I'm sharing my screen. It does that weird thing.
Yeah. Should I send it to you directly? Or do you want me to
Yeah,
put it into
you can
the?
go directly.
That's the second thing I put in.
What's that famous one that's like they do all the advertisements on YouTube? Um,
Fitbit.
no,
I
it's
mean,
like a therapy app.
a better health.
Better Health. Thank you.
Better health. Better health. I don't know
Yeah,
what it
something
is.
like that.
Better health. I think. Help. With a
Yeah.
P. I kind of wish it showed like what if it's a mobile platform, what's on it.
Mm.
Oops. Oh, no, I feel like I'm signing up. I'm just walking through this. I'm like, I'm basically about to sign up now. Uh, confidence? I guess I want to gain confidence. I don't know what I want to do. Prove myself? Just exploring. Sure. Sure. Uh, okay. Okay. So, you know how, like, a lot of times people kind of really want to shorten the onboarding sequence just because they want you to get to their product like ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
I do actually appreciate this, especially because it's so important to get you matched up properly that they're going to take their time to give you every single question. Like, just like, okay, cool. Do you have any trauma? Cool. Do you have relationship? Cool. What is this asking now? It says, over the past 2 weeks, how often have you been bothered by any of the following problems? Little interest or pleasure in doing things? No problems. Like, they're like just gauging your mental status
Mm-hmm.
currently. Little not bothered. Although the question here is kind of hard to figure out. How often have I been bothered by? Not at all. Feeling down, depressed, and hopeless. 2 weeks. Several days, I guess. Not at all. Not at all. Whoa. Okay.
I went to a dog bar yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Cool. Cool.
It was
What was it? Was it like a dog where I mean a dog, a bar where you brought in your own dog
yeah,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
had them also okay.
Yeah, I mean you didn't need to, so I went there for a friend's birthday party and none of us had dogs.
Really?
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
That's cool.
But yeah, there was a ton of dogs there. It was like 15 dogs and beautiful bar out
Yeah.
I'd
Where
say
is it?
in Everett, which is
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of a hike, but it was
I
cool.
might check it out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a friend. I don't even drink anymore though, but I do have a friend who has a dog and he's up in Medford, so not too far away.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's where my friends are.
Yeah. So it could be done.
Pretty wild. I'm seeing some of these like cookie agreements
Yeah.
and they all have like references to Meta and TikTok in them.
Cookie agreements.
Yeah, I think so. Well, sharing settings
Uh.
a bit like all the PII stuff
Okay.
down here on every single one. It's this is almost the same exact thing I've seen in every single the same modal, but third parties with Meta and TikTok.
Oh shit.
Creep,
Oh
creepy
no.
as hell.
So as I was going through this onboarding sequence,
Mm-hmm.
I answered one of the questions incorrectly, and I wanted to go back, and I hit so on my mouse. There's like a little button right here at the thumb
Yeah, yeah, I got
that
one.
goes,
Yep, yep.
but that backed up the entire web page, so my entire process progress was lost. Like, oh, all
Well,
right. I don't know if I want to do that now.
that's some UX right there.
I think that was a personal, that was a user error to be honest, because that's not a web page change. I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they exactly move forward, but dang. Okay. Any other platforms I might think about? So yeah, did you? I'm assuming you have the Aura Ring too. You have the Flow, BetterHelp. Um, we can even throw in Habitica. To be honest,
Yeah.
yeah, let's toss that in. Okay. What is this like? Wellness.
My God, this page is huge.
The Aura Ring is kind of kind of annoying. Although I did want, I wish it was like
Wait, what is this page?
it's a like a wearable first and then a app
Uh,
tracker. So yeah, it's not particularly clear that that's the case.
what was the other one you sent me?
Aura Ring was the second one. The Flow was the menstrual health one, and then you have Better Health help.
Uh, all right, I did. Yeah.
Most of these wellness trackers are physical wearables. Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
Jesus. Okay. I just went to this platform to look at their demo. Cool. Hey, I don't know if you want to do this, but you want to toss on some music?
Oh yes, thank you so much. I always forget that.
Yeah. Do you usually not have any music on if you're playing? You're doing something. You don't usually have it, or you do?
I'll either have it or Twitch open actually.
Oh, okay. So you have some sort of sound at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear the music? You probably can't, right?
No, that's fine. I was just thinking about it in terms of the stream. I'm gonna put
No, no,
on my
you
own.
are right. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, when I was listening to your stream the other day, I was like, oh, that was so good.
It feels nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we've gotten all right. So we have a menstrual cycle tracker. We have a fitness tracker. We're looking at a therapy one. We have Habitica, which is a habit builder tracker, life management thing. Is there another one that's a category that we kind of want?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah, that's the Aura ring. Yeah, I did want one of these. They look kind of cool, but I was like, it's just a glorified freaking Fitbit, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, was it Whoop? Doesn't Whoop do
What?
stuff? Doesn't what's the name of that company over by you? Whoop? Wop?
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I saw that also being uh, thrown at me as an option,
Yeah,
but I didn't check it out.
it's like a fitness track, but it's like supposed to be more than just that.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, okay, well, it's fitness, your sleep tracker, your productivity, like
Yeah.
activity tracker.
Yeah, I can't believe they was it not bogarted, but they co-opted the sicko sign uh
Really?
to the sicko sign by Fenway. You know what sign I'm talking about, right?
I know the Cisco sign,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't know. I didn't know they co-opted it.
So their logo is now underneath it. 'Cause that's where their offices are. So
Oh,
like now any picture of that sign from I think the west side
yeah.
now has that now has
All right,
their
I gotta look at this.
it's pretty awesome. I mean it's not awesome. It's funny, but I don't know.
Where are you?
All right. Are you looking it up?
I'm just quickly, yeah. Kenmore.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
that's what they are. Whoops. That's their headquarters.
Yep.
Oh, I was wondering what that building was. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I knew that.
It's not
Okay,
yeah, it the more famous pictures of the sicko sign are usually from the east side, but
yeah,
that's where Fenway is and everything.
yep,
But you look at it from this side.
yep. Oh shit. Well, now I know. Now they're associated with Boston,
Yep.
which I guess is okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Is that a good thing? That's a good thing, right? Oh, just as a to just keep talking about some stuff and update life updates. I was in New Hampshire this weekend.
You were where?
Pretty cool time.
Where'd you go?
New Hampshire,
Oh, nice.
White Mountain. Yeah, White Mountain. Have you been?
I have a long time ago, but yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. So the girlfriend and I found, or I found, well, I guess the group. I was with a group of people,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me about an ATV riding experience. Have you ever done it
Yeah,
before?
that's what I did there. Yeah. Yeah,
So
we went for a
cool. I
bachelor
was like,
party. Yeah.
definitely would do that again.
You get the big old helmets and
Goggles and stuff. Yeah.
goggles. Yep.
It was really funny too. So we did the thing. We did the whole tour. We drove up and down the mountain, And then when she took off her helmet, she had this like black soot covered spot over her face. So it was like just here, it was black, and everything else was like, all right, cool. And I was like, did you like, like inhale a smoke or like a fire pit or something? Like what?
Yeah, whoa, that's wild.
It's super funny.
Did it was
But
it was a two-seater, right?
yeah,
And did
side by
you
side, so she sat next to
you
me.
switched? Yeah, that's what we
Oh
did.
no, she doesn't know how to drive, and she
She didn't
needed a
want to
license.
drive.
To, she
Ah,
couldn't. They wouldn't let her drive, so no
interesting.
switching. And she said she wouldn't have wanted to do it anyway. I don't think, but definitely fun. I was like, would you want to do this again? She's like, yeah, I think so. Be cool.
Yeah, yeah, it was cool. Um, Alrighty, so
All right.
we got a good array of potential sites to give us a little inspiration. Now we're gonna go over them. Unfortunately, the quality of the image isn't the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Royalty free lo-fi. Okay.
it. Yeah. Um. But yeah, so we will sticky note any kind of a couple stickies. Yeah, if there's anything you like about it, any questions, anything that we want to kind of like note on.
So I like this one because it actually is pretty like physical oriented, right? It feels like it's not really, it's visually associated with like, okay, just get the job done, right? It's like black and white, very much clear. Like this is your sleep stats, this is your BPM stats, this is your breathing rate, this is your whatever. So it gives you a lot of your stats quickly, visually. Like it
Are we talking
doesn't
about the product or the website?
both actually.
Okay.
Both. I'm looking at some of the screenshots of the product, and I do know the ring
Uh-huh.
is pretty minimalist too, so it's nice.
That is interesting. If our solution is create a ring.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Product. Okay. Monitors.
Yeah. I also know it has multiple different tracks too, right? We said there's a sleep tracker specific, there's fitness tracking, there's menstrual cycle, yeah, things like that. And it has something that I haven't seen before, where it tells you your the best time for you to do something. So, for example, like, hey, your most alert and highest productivity is at 2 p.m. We suggest this is the time you spend to go to the gym, or
Mm-hmm.
this is your creative time, something like that. So like they actually know, or somehow know, when you should be doing the things you need to do. Somehow, I don't know what it is, but I kind of like that. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool that like somehow it knows that I'm, yeah. So like it aligns me for me in a way.
I wonder what's like the colors changing. I can't quite tell. I think it's. I don't know if it's position oriented or like just it cycles through the colors.
Oh,
Like it,
it might just cycle.
right, so this is dark and it's gonna go to like a pinkish,
Pink. Yep.
right? Now it's blue. And it should go to pink.
And it goes back to it should go back down to that dark blue, isn't it? Yeah.
But where was that pink?
And then it goes to pink here again. So here. So after the dark blue is the pink. But if you go up, it's the light blue version. Yeah. And then you go past that, it's the dark blue again. And then this is the brown from before.
So then it should be. Then it should go light blue.
Pink. Wait, what?
Yeah,
What
that's
the
what I'm
hell?
saying.
Then pink. And
Now
light
it's
blue.
blue.
Oh, maybe there's a pink section.
Yeah. No.
Alright, whatever.
Um.
I like the color palette
Yeah. Yeah.
though.
Same. Yeah. Interesting. So this is sleep. So they're calling out sleep here. Calling out activity here. So maybe it's the colors are changing when the
the
Theme
header
change.
comes
Yeah,
in.
the theme changes. Oh no, didn't do it for there, but the day readiness.
Yeah, see, this is the thing that I was talking about. So it tells you how ready you are, like how good to, good to go you are to do anything, the thing you're planning to do the day.
What would that would be? Readiness? Is that how we're gonna define that on the
I guess so. I mean, that's how they do it, and I like that
ready?
because everything else is like it just logs the thing that you have for you,
Mm-hmm.
your health, your bed, other stuff like that. But this is the one that's being proactive. I guess that's really the thing that I like about this thing so far is that it is the proactivity of it.
Okay. Track your cycles.
Yep.
And we already got tracking.
Yep. And of course, they all have the social aspect of it. You can share your health
Right.
and
Yeah.
your achievements. So, of course, we should probably do that too.
So my what benefit can we think that has to the customer to make it
The
social?
achievements.
Hmm. Vampires and werewolves care.
Good question. I don't know if they would.
Yeah. We'll put it down. Um,
Yeah.
it will be something I might have to hit. Did I spell that wrong? Of course.
Yep. It could be cute to just to like, hey, got flex your new teeth. Like, hey, I got my teeth checked out.
Yeah, yeah.
No issues. Time to slay some more sheep or something. Something like that.
I mean, a social aspect would definitely come in handy with um one of the issues we pointed out with what was it? Not loneliness, but like
Self identity.
self identity. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, could be.
Identity issues.
Yeah, identity issues might have something. I mean, yeah, if this is going to be like a platform for multiple different users, right?
Mm,
It makes sense to have some sort of a social aspect too, so that they can connect to each other,
yep. Okay.
regardless of how they use it, just so that they don't feel so alone. I think it's kind of nice.
Okay.
What a stress manager too. Oh,
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? 80% water? Tide Pods are only 12%
Oh, I was
water.
like, where's that coming from?
Concentrated cleaning.
My Spotify. I have a
yeah.
Spotify ad.
Oh,
I was like, who is that lady talking right now?
yeah.
Oops.
Now your stream has an ad in it too
I
that you.
know. I mean, it's barely hear it, but
Yeah. Health tips, yeah, and there's some just like general tips too, right? Like, hey, clean your sheets every week or something like
mm,
that, or like walk, take a 10-minute walk, or breathe, think about whatever, journal or something like that. So I do want this product. I think it'd be cool.
how much is this
Uh,
bad boy?
it's $300.
It's pretty
Yeah.
pricey.
Yep.
But I mean,
You,
it is wild that this technology is in a ring. Like,
you're right, exactly, and it's pretty sleek. It doesn't feel thick, but
mm,
but I was looking, I was like, okay, this is $300. An Apple Watch basically does all the same things. Is 150.
and does more.
But yeah, pretty much. And it has its own screen and stuff. You don't need to pull out a phone
Yeah.
all the time. So I was like, this isn't worth it. It's too hard to pay, justify the price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it is cool. It is on a ring.
It is on a ring. Um, okay. That was cool.
Yep.
All right. That's that one. Okay, now as far as the website itself, heuristic review.
Hmm.
How do we feel about we were gonna be inspired for our own website, what would we want to take inspiration from? Color palettes.
I do like the color palette, although it feels a little too. It's a little too muted, I think, for like a health thing. I mean, it's like a good fitness one. It looks good for fitness, but like the flow one, I like better, much better, because it feels more soothing and I don't know, it just feels nicer. It's warmer. Yeah, this is a little cold.
Okay. We also have to figure out a color palette that suits our customers.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming a lot of black, which not work.
Maybe, maybe we can do some dark red too. I think a dark red would feel kind of
Okay.
nice. Um,
Okay.
like a deep red but lighter shade of a deep red. I don't know how to explain it, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, with black and white accents.
Yep, yep. I also do like the simple layout of this too. You get like a flash of a screen with some simple text on the sides.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that. So, like a lot of the others, bird's eye view. Happening.
Yeah. They feel a little. The BetterHelp one's good, but a lot of these are like kind of boring in a way, you know?
Yeah, because this one is physical product oriented.
Yep.
Takes up. I think that is definitely. I mean, look at that. That's 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5 folds. Just going over different aspects of the app, which is that's kind of funny too. This is a two product focus, right? Like the ring is
Mm-hmm.
one thing and the app is the other product.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling you the ring for 300
Yep.
to use.
But the service is all these
service.
apps.
Yeah, the service in there. I do like this thing. Kind
Oh
of
yeah, that's cool.
bar graph or
Oh, you know what? I didn't notice that before, but that makes a lot of sense now.
yeah, it's like a graph of your day. Wake up,
Yep.
stretch. But I also like how it's not. So like right here, yeah, that's not. So like this has an incline,
Yeah.
but there's like this is. I like how this is taller than this, right? It's not.
A little tick back up.
Yeah. Indicates that it's a bar graph.
Yep. And I definitely wasn't paying attention that they're all women in the photos, which makes sense, right? It's like, oh yeah. So in a way, we could do something similar. Be like, all right, we have a target group for a specific service, and we want to be aligned with that demographic in these photos.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think we get it though.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it.
Yeah, it is definitely app focused. Trying to show you how what they're using. Like,
Yep.
honestly, that's what I was trying to look at. Like the other ones, the others are not too bad, but like this one really, their copy is very short and to the point.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they really give you the bare bones. I mean, this is not the actual ring itself, but they give you just like this is what you get, and then they sell it to you like you're gonna need it.
Oh, it's a whole
Oh,
different.
I like this. I like this way better.
A whole different.
The if it's smaller screen, I think if you max it out, it might be different. You think so? Maybe. Oh, not even. Wait, how did we do that then?
I don't know. The link that you sent me was the first one. Hit like home on this.
Oh, this is the hero page. It's not just the app. So if you hit Aura Experience, I think that's where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one doesn't do a good job of showing how it works, but it works pretty well.
Curious. I also like this ticker
Okay.
and
I'm not a
testimonial in a sense.
yeah. I'm not particularly a fan of the scroll being. It's like this bottom thing covers up the top thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that. I'm not a fan of that.
You talking about the
Although
ticker being on top of this parallax graphic?
not just the ticker, but also the thing that's the next part of it covers the entire screen. So like it looks like there's a secondary page underneath, whereas
Right.
the whole thing could have just rolled up. I kind of understand that this is the ring and this is the app, so maybe that's why they're trying to separate the two. I don't know.
Oh, it does it a few times. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think this is called parallax. I think parallax is like maybe it is called parallax.
Well, I don't know what it's called, but you get what I'm saying.
Well,
It could be an engineering thing. Who knows?
what is parallax scrolling?
Oh, you know what a good website? I need to show you.
Yeah, it is parallax.
Okay. Yeah. Not a super big fan. Some of them, yeah, this one looks all right. But the Aura Ring wasn't doing it too well. I do have to show you this One Ring website, though.
I thought you were gonna say this one ring to rule them all.
One Ring, yeah. No. Speaking of rings. What? Okay, yeah, here. Let me get Discord. Toss that in. I really, really like this
World's
website.
biggest social experiment.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Just hit the single for now. Just ignore it, but hit single. The experience doing this was really cool. I hate the ticker at this point, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah. The world's biggest social experiment. Single introducing pair. A real life social experiment taking the world by storm. I don't like this emoji here, but not a dating
Yeah,
app.
the social part of it sucks, but the rest of the site I love. I really like how it interacts, like visually moves and stuff. I love it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't like the ticker. Now I don't like the ticker.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oh.
Strong hate for the
Oh,
ticker.
I've seen this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I read an article about this.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a scam. Ignore that. Ignore the whole thing for now.
Yeah.
But just look. I'm just looking at the visuals here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Oh, I love that. That was awesome.
And I love this ring thing. When you scroll, the rings, the little circles move.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, the ticker is just way too. And it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the ticker really does suck.
It's egregious.
Oh my
But
God, look at
again,
these-
just the scrolling experience of like you move the story.
Yeah.
I love that.
I wonder what the difference between LGBTQ and straight is, though. Which-
Don't know.
Colors? No.
Wait, really?
What is millions of? That's it. The flag.
Really? Oh, but the colors were slightly different too. It's not that pear green. It's a pink. Yeah, it's just pink.
Oh, okay, I see. Now I see. So because it's
Pink purple?
because it's a ring that represents. Got you. Okay, now
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool.
Which I guess it makes sense. It does make sense too. Also, this graphic is different. I do like. Okay, well, if you go to if you go scroll down, scroll a little bit further down, go down past this thing. This again, great. I like this. I like this a lot. But here, if you go down a little bit more, oh, it doesn't have it. Can you select the LGBT single one? And then you do the scroll thing again. Go scroll down to this. But right here,
this.
where's down more? This thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was cool.
I kind of the straight one doesn't have this for some reason, but I do like how that again this whole like you are in control of progressing the story of the page.
Mhm.
Like I like that.
Okay, I like that. Let's throw that in there.
Yeah. just for visuals.
Yeah.
We're not doing a dating app. We could actually thinking about it. Hey, right?
That might help mental health.
Single vampires looking for werewolves, werepeople, right?
I don't know why, but I'm so used to typing on an Apple keyboard that like typing on like, I feel like my fingers don't know where to go.
Eh?
Yeah.
On a regular keyboard?
Yeah, because I mean they're like it's a regular key. It's a keyboard I've used all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've just been using such flat keys,
Yeah.
like on the Apple keyboard. I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like I make more mistakes typing on this keyboard. Or like my fingers just don't go. They usually do.
Yeah. I mean, I know everybody has to kind of adjust to the keyboard, so it's a thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we checked that out. Let's
Yep.
jump over to the next one. Let's do bright side bright side. Bright side, bright side.
Pride counseling? No. I don't think there it is.
Interesting too that they don't write right side in their
Yep.
tab. So
Is this because this is the anxiety, depression treatment part of it, or is it bright side health? Because bright side health might be. Oh, I guess is it, huh? Okay. I assume bright side health was like just the overall umbrella of health.
mm-hmm.
That bright side's like the head of, and then this part is like a branch of that health. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. So I like the colors.
Mm-hmm.
I like this, although I've seen it so many times. Changing copy. I've seen so many portfolios to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But if you scroll, then it did that. Right? You see how like it feels so nice?
go once over.
It's a lot of text.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. So I feel like the oval or whatever it's called. What they did instead of doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, they had 4 screens.
Mm-hmm.
Like it made the page longer.
Mm-hmm.
But it broke everything down a little bit more bite size.
Yep. Made it more digestible.
Yeah. Like even this, like there's what 1, 2, 3, 4 things to kind of take in. Right?
Yeah, what is this thing?
I think it's a start with a free assessment. So and this isn't interactable. Like I would
Right, it looks like it is, but it's not.
yeah.
And it's also the thing that bothers me about this specifically. Why is it so far off the left? What is this?
Yeah.
What is with this alignment? And it doesn't align on the right side either. There's like it's like a completely arbitrary length and starting position. What are you guys doing?
And then this just looks like an ad. Right? Like
Yep.
with super small font that I would never read.
Yep.
Like introducing crisis care.
Yep.
Like what? Like what? Wait, is introducing crisis care have anything to do with?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure it's a new feature that they're launching, and then they want to like bring attention to it, but it's not really well done here.
yeah, like it should be its own thing like this, like its own little.
Yes, I agree.
World class product. This I like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has the pill CTA, which
Mm-hmm.
is pretty standard. I don't know how I feel about, so like the background's pretty, like you said, muted color.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me right now, the pictures pop out so much that it takes me a second to realize what's behind it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really noticing the map of USA.
Yep.
Um,
I don't mind it too much, but I think you're right.
maybe
If anything, the map
maybe a
should be a
little,
tiny bit younger.
just a tiny, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be my monitor as well, but
I'm seeing it. I'm like, given how saturated the pills, I mean the CTA are,
that's what I'm saying.
like even the inactive or the non-hover,
Yeah,
not as deeper than this world. Although they do have the dotted lines, and I'm assuming if they had actually done like the hover CTA color with the dotted lines, it'd be like a little bit closer to um like really easy to
yeah.
see.
It'd also be
This
nice.
could be an accessibility issue thing here.
True. Yeah. An ADA.
I do not like this testimonial way. It's like whatever the
This.
stats. Yeah, I've seen it so much that I don't really like it anymore.
Ooh, I caught something. I wonder if that's something like. Notice how the color is different on these percentages.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. If I thought it was like over 75 or 70, but it's 75 is blue, 71 is green.
Yeah. Actually,
It
yeah.
could be.
Both of these colors are different. These are 3 different colors. There's these 2 colors. The blue on this, the
It,
blue on this is different, or different
I
than
think.
these.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's those. You see those dots next to Bright Side Health, the logo. I
Yeah, yeah,
believe they're different colors, and I wonder if I think that might be a part of it.
yeah. They're trying to brand. Yeah. Uh, okay. I think there's another ADA thing. There's no arrow indicating.
It's swipe.
I mean, you can, yeah. So
Oh, all right.
it is a weird. It like, yeah.
This feels very medical to me.
You know what? I was thinking that too. Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, which I think it might make sense to leave it like recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't feel
Yeah. It's
so nice.
Jacob's law. Have you heard of Jacob's law?
I've heard of it. I forget what that means,
Uh,
or I forget what it was.
yep. It just means designing. I forget the actual definition. Something like consumers or customers like to interact with something, like to interact with familiar UX, I guess, right? So
Yeah.
like if in this particular case, if the way that this interacts, like how you swipe and it stops at each bracket or whatever,
Hmm.
like if that's industry standard,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if that's how customers, use on every other site, then that's Jacob's law,
Yeah.
and that's how we should do it.
I would see how the ticker here looks kind of gaudy. So I would agree. This specifically makes sense.
I think something fun that we've been do is making these boxes look like beach bubbles in a sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Not too cartoonish, but you could definitely have kind of
Yeah. Definitely.
rounded out some of these edges. And
Yep.
I don't feel like, yeah, see, like they did it here. Yes. Yep. No edges there. That's fine. That's a picture.
Yep.
But yeah, they could have. I like this.
I do. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I do like that. At least compared against Aura, the color is consistent in terms of like it's regular and you know what color you're expecting. I mean,
Mm.
that's the only thing. I do like the layout of Aura a little bit better, but it could be the Jacob's Law thing here, so I can't knock it for that. And I definitely don't like the parallax on this page. Not a super big fan of it.
On this page, it's
At the top of Aura Ring, it did that like
yeah.
like
And
whatever.
you're really talking about this one. No, you're talking.
Yeah, the homepage. Yeah, this thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a weird one. Just like, yeah, it's like cascading on itself.
Yeah,
I do like.
and it's only two.
I don't mind this thing how it like hovers and stays.
Yep, I don't. I like that.
I
I do like that a
yeah.
lot. But it's maybe not applicable, right? So the brightness health one doesn't have something that could be done that way.
I don't know if I like this. So this goes over the text a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, not a fan of that.
I do like how like when you stop though, it moves slightly a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. It like slides.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
slides. Yeah,
What's that?
this is interesting.
Oh, barely noticed those, but all right.
I don't know what the purpose of having. So like either have one or the other, I guess, right? Or
Yeah.
and also this just being. Does that like? I don't know. I would have put this underneath it right here.
Yep. Also, yeah, it's in a weird spot. It's like it's far away, so you don't know what you're controlling until you hit it, and then you realize what you're doing. Okay, cool. I mean, we can put down
Oh,
aura
yeah.
because, but still, like it should be in a similar position for the desktop view. Woof.
Right on her forehead.
No.
She's probably like showing it to all her friends at school.
Yeah,
I'm,
she's like
I'm
a
a
model.
model.
I mean,
I'm a.
she may not.
Oh yeah, hell, good for her. But
And it could also be just, hey, this is the picture model of me on the desktop view, not chopped off.
right. But this is how it would look on mobile.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Unless there's some reactive stuff that code that we see. Oh, it's even worse.
Oof. Actually, no, I don't mind this one so much because then it's all like,
Yeah, I guess it's a bleed.
yeah, it becomes its own thing here. But in that like desktop view, it was arbitrary. It had a random start point, random end point. It didn't align to anything.
So
It
big.
looked
So
interactive.
big.
Yeah, yeah. Still, Crisis Care. At least now it doesn't look like an ad, but it
Yeah.
definitely feel like should be its own thing.
Were these? Or?
Yes. Yeah, they were on the right side. Yeah, it didn't look good. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
still didn't look good though. So
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put lines under them to make them look like hyperlinks, but like for a while.
yeah, because that block has to load. Oh, yeah. Does that auto scroll, by the way?
Uh,
If you like if you don't do anything for a while, does it move by itself? No. Okay.
oh yeah. So let's make a note of that.
The Old Spice commercial.
Oh, you hear that? Okay, good.
No, I can see it. I can see you on your
Oh,
Spotify.
somebody's rapping. I'm like,
Is that what it is? That's how YouTube's kind of nice. I also have an ad blocker for YouTube,
yeah.
so I don't hear
Oh.
ads.
Did I want to write? Damn it, Old Spice. Oh, auto scroll or auto.
I guess it's scroll. I don't know. Cascade? No. Yeah, I think it's scroll.
The carousel.
It's a,
So auto.
yeah, right. Yep.
Okay.
Carbon metal fab. Okay, cool. Jeez, I'm talking to the director of operations already, immediately on Thursday.
Go.
Holy shit.
Look at
Okay.
that.
I mean, I can do any of these things. Sense of humor. I like how sense of humor was one of their key requirements for this job.
And,
Yeah, I'm talking to a recruiter. Okay.
I like these accordion. Decent one. Now notes on it. Let's.
6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Holy.
How long your interview is?
No, I think that's the shift time.
6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Is this for the CAD?
Yeah. Is that right? It says flexible on times, but 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I mean, I used to, when I worked at Starbucks, I used to get up at 4 in the morning.
Holy shit.
Be there for
It's in Chelsea. So I'd have to be, something similar. I'd have to like drive at like 4, 5. Well, no traffic. So I can drive at like 5:30.
Yeah, you're beating that 7 o'clock traffic. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. If I get out at 2:30 p.m.,
That's pretty dope.
maybe it'll be nice. Yeah.
That is pretty.
But 6:30 is rough.
Depends on how well, like, what I don't know what time you go to bed, like how easy you sleep, but
I generally sleep easily. I do sleep a bit late though, like midnight 1.
same.
So this would not be great for me.
When I was doing that Starbucks thing, I had to go to bed like at 8
Yeah,
to hopefully fall asleep by 9.
yeah. For me, lights out, I'm good. But I think this might be okay. Like a 2 p.m. day, right? I'll end up
2
like
p.m. is
just
awesome.
feels good, but then you're like, I'm just gassed by like 8 p.m. Like I don't want to do anything at all.
Yep. But yeah, that would benefit you to be able to continue your UX design job search.
Yep.
So you'd be able to
Take me a lot of
schedule 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock interviews and.
Exactly. Yeah. So if that's locked in, I can do 7 to 3. That's easy. I could do that.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet. So hopefully it goes well.
All right. Is there any takeaways that we got from this page that we should note before we move on? I put the auto scroll carousel.
Mm-hmm.
I know we want to focus, like we want to keep in mind the saturation.
Yep. Accessibility. I do want to bring attention to what you mentioned about Jacob's law, the standard for medical slash pharma kind of visual look, right? Like that. Yeah, I don't know what you call it. That like it looks like it's supposed to be medical related. We are obviously creating a completely new one in our fake world, but it might make sense to still be somewhat like this. Yeah. Right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's what. Further work the same as other sites.
I'm just throwing it out there just because it should be similar, but I don't think it should be like as cold as this one currently.
Oh yeah, it's by Jacob Nielsen.
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, I like this. It's called skeuomorphic.
I've heard of it. Yep.
So skeuomorphic just basically means a design that represents or resembles the real world application of it.
Yep.
Like the best example of it is the Notepad app.
Yep.
How it looks like a notepad, and especially in the early days of iPhones, it really, like, even the icon had like a header that looked like a kind of a raised
Yep.
type thing, but
Yep. Yeah, the toggle switches are great. Those are kind of cool.
yeah, but I guess this is an example of how like I mean, this is a skeuomorphic. This is a picture of an actual, what you can call it, but the fact that they laid it out in the same instance in which these toggles work and are,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how I don't know. Anyway, Jacob's
Or
law.
like at least one is a light. If it lights up, it like should be dark inside, light outside. So yeah, it resembles a light.
Okay. Moving on
Cool.
to Cerebral.
Oh, yeah, and same thing. This looks pretty much like color palette wise, organization wise, it looks very similar to the last one.
Ooh, I don't know how. That's very small. I almost thought it was an error.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I thought there was an image missing here.
hmm
I
Can you
mean,
full screen the tab?
full screen.
Nope, didn't help. Okay. I expected this to be full screen. Like the whole hero image, like splash screen should be this breathe in, breathe out, take control of your mental health, and then move on. Like I don't like that it chops it in half.
Yeah, the fold is what's that? 3/4.
Or whatever it is, yeah.
I mean, no, I
3/4.
mean the fold is the fold, right? I mean the fold is actually right here, but it appears
Yeah.
the fold would be here. I mean that no, I don't know. I have a ginormous monitor, but that shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't, right?
I don't think so. No, maybe it does. No, I think it does matter.
Let me go to the website. Cerebral.
I guess that's my normal monitor right there. That's a decent fold. Are you watching the stream right now? Are you in Twitch?
Sorry, what?
Are you in Twitch right now watching the stream?
Yep. Yep.
So it's you, me, and someone else. Shout out to that someone else.
Yeah. What I've noticed is in the OBS, you can actually see who has come and viewed the site, the stream. You just don't know when. You have no idea when. But yeah, shout out to you, guy.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Cerebral.com.
If you want to join us, let us know. I'll send you a link. Join us in-
No, on my screen it's the same. And then if you hit full screen, like on PC, if you hit F11 and full screens it,
Mhm.
it's even worse. It pops up to like almost 2/3. Yeah.
No. I do. Yeah. Alrighty. So, that's way too small.
hmm
I like how I mean, let's just say that this was, larger, like the main focus. I do like how it's very minimal.
hmm
I like the kind of, oh, they're moving too. I didn't even notice that.
So yeah,
Wait, are they moving because of me?
no,
Are
they automatically go.
um, yeah, I do like the kind of hazy, colors in the back.
hmm
Um, not bad.
What are these color things? You are 3 times more likely, whatever. Give yourself a strong start package. Interesting.
So this is something that I haven't seen at the other ones. So nobody's put out their pricing this way, or at all.
The other one did have it, didn't it?
This didn't have its pricing. Oh yeah, it did.
Right there.
That's what this
Yeah.
was. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't even notice the pricing on this.
Yeah. This is the deceptive UI.
Yeah, I mean, I just,
Partly, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I like this now that I know what this is.
Yep. I think I like this one better than the cerebral one. Yeah, this one looks like you're paying for prescriptions and
This actually
internet
looks
play.
like every other one. So this would fall into
Exactly.
Jacob's law. Like this looks like Squarespace and every
hmm
testing platform that I've ever seen.
Yep. It looks familiar, but I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, same. I want to call out that I want to see if we see that anymore. So,
This thing.
smiling person, smiling people, smiling person, smirking, smiling,
Yeah.
sad.
Ah. Okay.
So like, if I'm selling you on something, I mean, it can go one of two ways, right? I can empathize with you and show you I know how you're feeling, right? Like, we get it. This, if
Hmm.
you're feeling like this, what you're seeing, then we are for you. Or do you want the end result?
Yeah,
Do you
the
want
solution.
do you want to smile?
Yep. I'm curious how people who have depression or any of these conditions feel about these kind of perspectives
Hmm.
or portrayals, right? Like it could be very basic to them, or he is not particularly sad, and they're just normal. And then maybe they look at the smiling face like, yeah, that's a fake smile. Like nobody who has these issues or symptoms would smile like that. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. I also noticed that they're in their bathrobe.
Yeah, right.
Like that's sending a signal as well. Like they
Hmm.
just don't feel like getting ready. They don't feel like,
Yep.
you know, joining
Yeah.
joining the world.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious on the other sites that we see if it shows what type of emotions that their models show.
Hmm. Oh, can you go to Aura? I wonder. I'm sure. I have a feeling they're all smiling, or at least some sort of like, yeah, some sort of like happy. So this guy's,
Mm,
active, so you don't really see his facial features. She's intense, but these I noticed these were like mostly
smile.
like uplifting kind of feel.
Yeah, no, I don't think stoic's the word, but like just yeah. It's I mean these are candid, right? They're planted, right?
Yep.
But they're I don't know someone's behind me. You know what I mean?
Yep. They feel very content.
Yeah, just out exact content's a good one.
Yep.
Smiles.
Yep. Here's
Super
the smile button.
super smiles.
Yeah. Yep. Same thing. Similar, contented.
Yeah, I mean these are like poses, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not getting much
Yep.
emotion from them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a pose. Smile.
Yep.
Yeah, no one outright sad, which aura isn't necessarily meant for depression, right?
Yeah.
But
Right. It's not a mental thing, or
right.
less so.
Less of, yeah. More stats. You're right. He's probably falling to Jacob as well. It's just Jacob's
Hmm.
fault.
Jacob's fault. You say.
Head self care. I like this. All right, so let's add this.
Hmm.
Resources like
Yep.
logs or other resources. I don't like the blue hyperlinks.
Hmm.
I like the plant overlaying on this last
Hmm.
one. I really like that. But
Yep.
these hyperlinks are terrible.
Yep. Although I would question the plant overlay too, though, because like, what does it do? And is
Um,
it going to be there no matter what is the last image or and last link or?
yeah. I guess the placement, I mean, it is an oddball. Like I haven't seen anything. I mean, that's like a call it not stock image. I
One
think
of those like
yeah, a vector image. Yeah.
yeah.
And there's
What
not
I do like, what I do like that it does, yes, it does overlap a little bit. It actually sits on top of that gray bar like
yeah.
it's a physical
Yeah, yeah,
table,
yeah.
so it feels kind of nice. Graphically, I like it.
Look like
I don't know what it does much for the
looking at
site.
I like looking at the leaves. I like the color of the leaves. I
Yeah.
do like how it overlaps. I wish that these looked a little more dimensional, had a little
Hmm.
more drop shadow to them.
Hmm.
And I really can't.
Yeah.
They could easily
CTA.
yeah, little pills that just say read, right? It doesn't have to be
Yep.
read article.
Yep.
But,
Yep. Another thing too, actually, if we're gonna think about this, I'd like to see it on other parts of the site too. I actually don't mind having these plants around because the
yeah.
plants kind of have this like
Yeah.
serenity. They have this like peacefulness kind of idea to them. So like throwing that around in the site itself, just in multiple places, is kind of nice. So now it's not just surprising you here. It's like it's just part of the language, the visual language of the site.
Oh, clip art. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. There it was. Okay. Alrighty, moving on.
Yep.
Yeah. Next.
Websites for therapists. Okay.
Oh, this is probably the first one that we yeah, fine. That was the first one that we found.
This is for therapists.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get rid of it.
Okay.
Talk space. Okay. Got video in the banner,
Mm-hmm.
and they're talking, which
Mm-hmm.
coincides with their brand and about.
She's smiling.
Yeah. Seems to be thinking deeply, or not deeply, but
Yep.
like from the heart.
Yep. Yeah, she's definitely happy talking on this phone.
Yeah. I feel like she's going through a cathartic experience, right? Like that's that's one big takeaway a lot of people say from therapy. Is it just felt good
Mhm.
to say these things to somebody, right?
Mhm.
Like,
I hate, you know what I hate about like the site instantly right underneath the image, the next thing you read is we accept insurance.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's a
I
quick
get,
sell.
yeah, I get that they do. I get why they do that, but man, at least pitch it to me first, right?
Covered in, huh.
Yeah, your first CTA after the what kind of support you are is like your coverage.
Well, yeah. I mean, first thing is defining what what persona you fall into.
Yep,
Ooh, so that's good for us because we have multiple personas.
yep. Yeah, I appreciate that. What's the word? Self-declared,
Yep.
self-identified personas. Archetype type, whatever. Yeah.
All right, I like that. All right, another resource. They put
Hmm.
their resource pretty high up.
Hmm.
Isn't that the swimmer?
Michael Phelps. It does look a lot like him.
No,
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was him too. It was not though.
like an older Michael Phelps.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. But yeah, they have resources pretty high up in their hierarchy.
But these are resources that you have to go yourself, though, right? They're not pitching their own services to you. They're pitching just some resources.
I'm sure it's resources that they've created, their content
Uh,
creation.
mhm.
Even on that other one, like probably still gonna go to cerebral.com.
Yeah.
They're not. I wouldn't expect them to take me out of. I wasn't expecting them some
Yep.
random psychiatrist's page, but
Yep. But like even if you go into there, right, you have to like browse through something that's relevant to you, right? So this one is okay. Let's say I don't have anxiety, but I need to look for something about confidence, self confidence, right? Like how do I find that now?
uh, yeah, you're correct.
It's through pages. Yikes. Yeah. Anyway, that's why I never like having resources being so uh, pronounced, because it gives the onus on the user to do something about themselves, to do it themselves, versus this is my product. Use my product, and you will get what you need. We will give you the things you need, and not just you have to go find the thing you need looking for.
Hmm.
But obviously, if they need it, like just on their own, find easy, quick find of what they want. It should be high priority. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Anyway.
This is a creative way of doing that thing. Dating early. Copy.
Mm-hmm.
Like highlighting it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Little graphics. I like
Mm-hmm.
this. This is
I
a
do like it.
little bit better. Actually, a lot bit better than the normal.
Yep. Yep.
And also on this, I wanted to point out. So this is. Oh, no, this isn't. This is the. Oh, where is it? Yeah. So this is the blog, right? So like,
Mm-hmm.
this is coming from the blog, and they had something right here where you can submit your own video and share your story.
I like that.
Yeah. So I'm guessing they snippet.
Finally broken the depression curse.
Wait, so
for
this is
myself.
like a platform, like a social
One of the
platform,
biggest
sort of,
takeaways.
or at least there is a platform for them.
I think these are just testimonials. I mean, it's not looking like.
Normal, it's valid, and it's
They're
from
not
my
interacting
past,
with
and
each
there
other.
is
They're
nothing.
Yeah, I think they're just doing testimonial type stuff. Like again, they just must have hit this, or
Yeah.
I'm sure some marketing person contacted them and was like, "Hey, can you follow up and share a little video, a 1-minute video?" Here's our carousel of testimonials. This does have the ADA client. The ADA, right? It's ADA.
Yeah, I guess if it's under ADA, American Disabilities Act.
Yeah.
Compliance, yeah.
Learn more. So I think this is
Smiling woman, content, smiling.
yeah. I'm telling you that Cerebral took a swing at putting a sad person on there smiling. Okay, so that's just the blog site.
Oh, that guy's not smiling though.
Yeah, but Michael Phelps never smiles.
No, not that guy. The first guy.
Oh yeah,
He looks tough spot.
honestly, I don't. He looks like he's stressed, but at the same time, it looks like he wants to laugh about it.
Okay.
Like he doesn't like.
It doesn't look sad.
He doesn't look sad. He looks stressed. Yeah. I mean, the hand over the head.
Yeah.
Could indicate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't. He looks like he's about to cry, laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Michael Phelps just looks like.
Well, that's a bit of a Michael Phelps smirk.
That is a smirk. Let's see. How Talkspace works. Brief assessment, personalized match, start therapy.
I wish I saw that at the top, because that's kind of what this is, right?
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
I mean?
Yeah, that they put the blog resources with this. It is interesting. I also don't like how close this is to this.
Yeah.
Like I understand that there is a graphics break right here that you can't see, but there's like there's not enough buffer for me between these two. And it could just because this is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, something about it I don't like about this right here.
Yep. I do like that it's very simple though. Like how the thing,
God, yeah.
how the product works. It's like A, B, and C. A, B, and then you're on your way.
Yeah. I'm curious. I don't know. Something about the graphics, like this particular thing here. So I know this is supposed to be a recording video.
Mhm.
recording camera.
Mhm.
It doesn't fit with like the other style. And granted, these are just pages.
Yeah.
Like these
Oh,
pages
I see.
kind of look like they were done by the same artist.
Mhm.
This doesn't look like it was done by the same artist.
Mm.
Uh, uh,
Yeah.
good icons. I like these icons.
A little small.
A little
All right.
small. Yeah.
Text is a little small too, I think, but that's fine.
All right.
There we go. The auto scrolling carousel.
Yep. Nice. Can I move it by myself? I cannot.
Just not. You can pause it though. Hey, look at that.
Here.
There's a pause button way on the right.
Oh yeah. Doesn't work.
I take that back. You cannot pause it. It gives you the illusion that you can
I mean,
pause it.
that's a big find though. Good for you for
Yeah.
finding that. I mean, if talking about a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
Um.
I love that it doesn't do anything. You just
Yeah.
wow, that's funny.
This is also odd too that we offered comprehensive online mental health treatment options to meet all your needs. We offer comprehensive online mental health treatment options to meet all your needs. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I expect to click those
yeah,
also. They look like links.
like what is this? I'm assuming this is what you offer, right? You offer video chatting,
Yep.
messaging, and phone calls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't show the prices,
Mm-hmm.
unlike the others.
I also don't like that psychiatry has the prescription symbol on it.
Oh yeah.
Why though? Why?
It's like
I guess it's
yeah, it's
medication
medication.
management,
Yeah.
but still, you don't need that there. Whatever.
I wonder if that's like regulated needed. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. The carousel did stop.
you're right.
I also noticed that one of the testimonials is "I bite racists." Okay.
What?
The second testimonial from the left. Yeah.
Oh, I bite. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Wait, I can tap into them. Oh,
Whoa.
gross.
The X. Yeah.
I wonder how many of these people still exist. Okay, still exist. You deleted an account. This is awesome.
I wonder how many of these are legit.
Oh, the exit. I mean, they could have been legit.
She. This person sounds like she's legit.
Oh, that was weird. What's that? That was them.
This also exists. Yeah. Hey, maybe they're legit.
I know. I just like seeing the deleted.
Yep.
It's pretty funny.
Yep.
Can I start again? I can. All right. It takes a while for it. So I think it pauses after a cycle.
Yeah. It's like a train. Takes some time to slow down.
Oh, or maybe it pauses like at the end of the fight.
It has to go to the next one, full testimonial.
Yeah. So it doesn't cut off on the right side.
Yep. But it cuts off on the left side.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to talk about whether or not we're gonna have prices. So we have an option. Do we display the prices on the homepage, or do we make them go down? So that's something we have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in this one?
Yep.
Meet our network of licensed. Okay, so this is something else we'd have to consider. How do we want to funnel potential leads for potential therapist, right? Like, if that's what we're providing,
Uh,
like how are we gonna recruit Sigmund Freud and the actual therapist? Are we doing it in the back end, right? Like, do we have a sales department that's doing it that way, or are we surfacing them or surfacing the recruitment on the homepage?
that's a good question. I don't know.
Well, let's write it down.
Some part of me was thinking that, that this wouldn't be a therapist platform because I don't know, maybe it should be. Yeah, I don't know. I
Oh,
mean, the parts that I'm thinking about that don't need a therapist are like the, app, like the moon tracker,
mhm.
the like schedule your teeth
Yep.
cleanings. Like obviously don't need it, but yeah, maybe yeah,
Dietary stuff can be all done,
right,
and we can also use AI.
right, right. Uh, okay.
But yeah, we mark it down. It's a possibility, and we could also do like it doesn't have to be recruiting licensed therapists. We can also do the um, network of sponsors, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
AA,
Mm-hmm.
where your sponsor is somebody that's gone through the program themselves, and just an average person that doesn't get paid just does it, kind of voluntarily.
Yep. What are the? I mean, I wonder if this is a business model too, where you partner up with a therapy platform specifically for your therapy feature, and you just become a platform to connect your users with those people, so that we don't need to like we're outsourcing the therapy.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
I think so.
That's something
I think I know what
that
you mean.
that
So there,
that's an
so
option.
there, so there's a service out there that you know has a stable of therapists, and they
Mm-hmm.
and they do what they do, right? Like they don't necessarily they don't rely on us. We are just another client of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, write it down.
I mean, it's an option. I think that way we don't have to worry about creating the whole entire platform. We can kind of focus on what we can do, and then offer this as a branch.
Um, yeah, okay. Moving on. This was a. This is honestly what I was expecting a lot of them to look like. Where
This
it's
one.
yeah, where it's just super basic, like nothing, not really giving you much. You have to like tap into get started,
Hmm. Yeah.
which is kind of like the first one you sent me as well, where it like from the start it just sets you on the track,
Yep.
which I would think has a higher conversion rate because there's more interaction with the
Yep.
customer, and you're pulling them down the lead funnel,
Mhm.
without them really even noticing it, without them even opting in, so to say.
Yep. And they're starting to kind of experience what it would be like to use the platform,
Yep.
which is I think I appreciate it. This one also has that thing. What is it called when the word does it changes again?
This, I
Yeah.
don't I
That.
don't know what this is called. I call it just a changing copy.
Okay.
Like, and this is going fast.
Yeah.
That is a fast tick. Yeah, I don't know the actual name of what that style is.
Okay.
Let's see if we can look it up. Um,
I don't know. Yeah, here search that. What is it like?
yeah. Oh, give it a shot. I don't think I'm gonna find it. right, I'm gonna get started. Well, your partner. Oh, this is for partners. Okay. I think this is interesting in that they presented CTAs. So
Yeah.
they presented a way to progress, but they also put in an info of how this works.
Mhm.
Whereas I would kind of think I would see how it works before I start working it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm doing one, right?
Yep.
Like I'm starting one.
Yep.
And fight your partner, optional, and therapy. So this is supposed to be 3 steps. So no identity.
Whoa. Text animation slider? No.
This is terrible. These are like jokes. I mean, this isn't that bad. Chat, look away.
What the hell?
How do you identify?
I don't like this visually.
Yeah, it's honestly not
Also,
doing anything for me visually.
also, this is how I struggle with the other one too, which is why I hit the back button. There's no back button. There's no.
I was gonna
It's not
ask you that when you were doing that. Look at this. They have like a full bleed on this box.
Where? What box? Oh yeah.
I forgot how I do it. Where's my inspect tool? You know, I develop tools like this. And yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I can show the mobile version in my desktop.
Oh yeah, nice.
And but this is nice because it even brings out some of the
Yep.
mobile elements that would appear.
Yep.
And again, I know we're doing heuristics on desktop, which we're just doing what we can, but it should always be mobile first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like this because like I don't know. I see how they're trying to do a little gradient up here at the top, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing here at the bottom.
I could.
like,
This might be a device size thing, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah, you're
Like
right.
I don't need the white background, right? Like this
Mhm.
blue is perfectly fine enough to stand out on this gray, even if it had a
Mhm.
gradient going down.
Mm-hmm.
What is your relationship status? I am amorous. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna fill out this whole thing. I don't need relationship advice
Right.
sometimes.
Not currently. Currently.
Is domestic violence currently an issue?
What if he- yes.
She might be watching this, so I can't
Yeah.
honest.
No. Say yes.
No.
Say yes.
I get a call to my house.
The police come over right away.
Sometimes, but I deserve it. It was my fault.
Yeah. Hey,
Um,
what is gaslighting? What does gaslighting mean again? I've never heard of this. Don't know what that is.
Okay. So, all right. The other thing I don't like about this. So, one, you're correct. They don't give a back button, but 2, they don't give a progress bar.
Right.
I don't know. I'm ready to abandon, right? Like I'm good to go. If I'm 3 questions away, I might stick it out, right? Like
Right.
I'm curious enough to see like what the resulting like what the resulting of collecting all this data is going to present me, right? Are they going to collect all this data and do what I think's going to happen, and I'm going to go to the pricing page?
Yep.
Right? Like, or am I going to get like
Exactly.
a readout and then like go to like one of these sites, but like a little bit more curated, a little bit more like.
But you've already filled out a form, right? Like, why would they make you do that, and then you just get another like pitch?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I want to stick this out because I have a high assumption that I'm going to go to the pricing page.
Yeah.
which sucks, right?
Yeah.
But this is like the car salesman of websites.
Yep.
I've put in time investment. I've already filled this out. I'm looking for therapy. Like it's
What's the worst that could happen?
ugh.
All right, so let's see
Okay.
what happens if you go down the road.
No. Ever been there before? Yes.
Well, okay, wait.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't see anymore. But sorry, too late. Right? It's gone. But I don't know if you noticed this. It went yes, no, sometimes,
Uh-huh. And then it went no
And then no.
yes.
and then it went no, yes.
Oh no. I don't like that at all.
Nope,
Good
not a
catch.
fan.
Well, hold on. Actually, no. I take that back. I do like that
Why?
because so the what's it called? Us search.
So
Yeah.
research. Oh,
System usability scale, right? So in its system
Alright.
usability scale, let me get some examples. Come on, show me an example. Can I get images?
there's.
Yeah, here we
I
go.
didn't realize there was an example tab. Okay.
Um, so in a system usability, it has alternating questions. Damn it.
Right. It's well, I see it here, and I see
Yep.
why. Because the intent is supposed to get a
Yeah.
really.
So I think I would like to use this website. Strongly disagree, strongly agree, right? I found this website unnecessary complex. Right? So like in a perfect sus score, I would strongly agree here. I would strongly disagree here. I would strongly agree here. I would strongly like it. The questions are layered so that somebody just doesn't go agree,
Mhm.
right? So you actually have to read and then assess your answer configuration.
Mhm.
So like I can, with that said, I can look at that what just happened and be like, that might be the design thinking of why they did it.
Mhm.
But it can also, like, what it did to you, it can also seem dishonest or like not just like, I don't know. It does have a sketchy vibe to it. I will agree.
I wouldn't mind it so much if they gave us a back button.
I agree. Back button is necessary. Throwing it down.
Yeah, because in this case, I would have been like, "Oh wait, I thought that was the no. Oh, I can't go fix anymore."
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's margins of error here that like you can't you can't deal with. But so yes, I agree. I just think in the CTA space like this,
Mhm.
if you're giving answers that are not like opposite or like redundant answers to verify the choice, they should then if you're not doing that, you should not make them different.
That's fair.
Like the CTAs should be in the same places if they're going to be the same CTA.
That's interesting. Okay. What led you to consider therapy today?
Reduce tension. Stop hurting each other. Oh man,
Learn good ways to fight. Stop hurting each other. Win back
really?
my partner's love. Love my partner again. Discuss.
I'm a little curious what that means by learning how to fight better.
Is that you or me?
Huh? What's up?
I thought I heard something. I don't know if somebody messaged me on Let's Gather. I don't know. I thought I heard the. Anyway. I'm sorry. Which one did you want to learn?
I wanted to learn good ways to fight.
That's the one that bothered me the most. I mean, I guess it's fine.
I think.
Oh,
Well, we don't have to talk about this. We can keep going with this.
yeah.
I was just curious what that meant.
Reduce tension.
Oh, we're really pushing this violence thing, huh?
Yep. He hits me.
But you deserve it.
Most of them I deserved it. 9 out of 10.
I'm in a super boat.
All right. What are your expectations for your therapist? A therapist who listens, challenges my beliefs.
Okay, just what's the word? Like a whatever. I saw this when I was doing this in the BetterHelp app too.
Mhm.
This part was exactly the same, which I think now makes it like a standard of like what they're providing this. These two sites are providing this as part of their onboarding sequence, and I'm going to assume the other ones do the same too. And these are basically the exact same options too. Listens was one of them, which I was surprised at. Like, I assumed that all my therapists would have been listening in general.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder. That's pretty funny. I wonder if they're putting that as like kind of a sales reinsurance. Like I'm reinsured that my therapist is now going to listen because that's on my invoice, right? Like they
It
have
could
to.
be.
I'm paying for it, right? Like
But now the question is like, does that mean if I don't check that, they will not listen to me, right?
it's like buying a car and you're like, all right, what do you want from it? And I'm like, all right, I want these tires, I
Mhm.
want the fuzzy dice, and I want an engine and I want gas. You'd almost think that's gonna come with gas, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And an engine.
In an
Yeah.
yeah, right. But like you're checking it off because now I don't know.
I
It
feel
gives
like
you the reassurance that like you're getting it, that you're
I
in
feel
control
like
of
if
getting
you
it.
give me the option, it sounds like it's an option now,
Mm,
which now makes me uncomfortable because
yeah,
it shouldn't be an option to begin with.
yeah. That's funny. Listens.
The other ones, absolutely, sure,
Yeah, she
100%
might hear
agree.
you,
It
but
should
is
be
she
optional.
listening? That's pretty funny. I didn't even think
It
about
could
that.
be. It could be. This could be an industry thing. It potentially means that these are people who just listen
Mm.
for you to just talk to them, so that there's somebody to them to talk to. Could be that,
Yeah, just venting, right?
right? Could be that.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a thing that we don't know.
yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of people. Yeah.
But now I'm like, am I gonna get a therapist who don't listen to me?
I just want you to challenge my beliefs without me telling you anything about
Yeah.
me. Just
Yeah, you're not gonna listen to
pure,
anything I say.
pure persona. Yeah. Okay. Again, I want a
Yeah.
status bar. All right. Are there any specific preferences for your therapist?
This is also exactly the same with the other one too. The other up
Oh.
until like these two that I've seen so far are identical. The other ones beforehand were not. It's standard at least I see.
So what I so I guess I would have to do this. I say I don't like this. They don't have the options that I want. God damn it, Spotify.
You could toss in a YouTube stream. A lo-fi stream will not throw an advertisement at you because it's just a stream, I believe, and it never ends, so there will never be an
That's
ad
true.
break. I think. At least it doesn't have an ad break for me. But yeah, what kind of options were you looking for?
Give me 1 second. Up. Live, right?
Yep, just hit the live ones, yeah.
All your business
And you
needs.
do want to drop
one
the
sing-
volume.
What I was talking about. Like I don't have a preference. So I don't have like a nah, I'm good. Give me whatever.
What if you hit next now then? Could you just do that? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's what I expected. That's what I did with the other
Yeah,
one too.
I did not. Yeah, like I don't have a preference on gender.
Mhm.
I didn't have a preference on anything.
Mhm.
How would you
And
rate
this
it?
is also identical. The financial current status or current financial status.
I'll go fair.
What the hell? This was not part of it. Okay.
All right, this is marketing. All right, marketing.
Yep.
Push to have this in, and this is quite a list.
Yep. And you can't not pick it either. You have to do other or something.
Oh my god, I didn't notice that.
The other thing too, in my experience of building onboarding sequences, I've almost always given them a skip option
Yeah.
because I want to get to the meat, right? I want to get
This
here are
is
some sample things you can get,
creepy.
but now you have to pitch the sale, right? Like, okay, yes, here's the things based on what you've given us. This is what you can get, but you still have to pay for it to get access to the things we're saying you can get.
Again, like, oh, my income is low. Is that because
I'm curious.
is that because I picked fair earlier?
I don't think so. I also wonder how much of those questions, those answers, were subjective.
Hmm.
Because if you think fair, but if you're making 100K, it's fair, right?
Yeah, but if I'm a rocket scientist, 100,000 is low, right? Like,
Right, right.
yeah,
And you're like, I'm barely making ends meet.
yeah. Right, I'm a rocket scientist in Manhattan, making
Right,
80K
right.
with 5 roommates.
Yep, yep, yep.
Uh,
Also, what happens if you hit next? Oh, there you go.
yeah. Ugh.
I felt that.
I
felt
hate
that.
this. Let's see, what are we doing? We'll do the cool ventures. What do I want to do? I'm gonna show you. Okay.
I like how it gave you a suggestion for a strong password, and it's like literally just a jumble of letters and numbers.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's like an impossibly strong password.
Great. Actually, I don't want to do this.
Okay. By the way, I see people who are like reacting to the post on LinkedIn. I'm wondering if some of them, the people who popped into the Twitch stream, were those people.
Yeah, could have been.
So, I mean, it's just us two now again, but I did see the number jump up and down every now and then. So, shout outs to those guys again.
I don't want to use any of my actual. We'll do this one.
Do you want me to throw you an email you can use?
No, this is a bum one that I'll probably get rid of.
Okay. Okay. I know. I'm pretty sure. I bet you didn't notice this. The CTA number color changed.
I did not. You're really good at noticing stuff.
So the last one was pink. Up until that last one, the email one, it was blue. I was curious to see if this was because pink meant you're done with the onboarding sequence. When you clicked it, it wasn't done. And then now I'm wondering, like, is the blue means like they're optional, and then the pink is like mandatory?
Like, yeah.
But it doesn't give me a skip button. If you gave me a skip button, I would know. And that's a different color again. What is this?
Oh. What the fuck? Why? What do you mean a pen? Alright, well.
Great experience here.
Yeah, let me do this just to be sure. And then we're gonna do this. I don't know why I did that. So stupid.
Yeah, well, if anybody wanted to log into your therapy thing.
Well, I switched the OBS, so I
No, I saw.
Okay.
I saw. I was like,
I'm so stupid. What experience do you prefer? There was a what?
You already asked your therapist to be a specific person, like he listens, assigns homework.
No,
I guess those are different. Those are different. Like those are like therapy styles versus like.
I mean, this is basically asking me what issues I have. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't. Now that I'm looking at it through that lens, I like it. So this is approaching it through like, what solution do you want instead of what problem do you have?
Right. I don't mind this. Yeah. Now that I was thinking about what they gave you or what they asked you ahead. Yeah, this is fine.
Let's see. Sleeping. All right. Am I right? 6 o'clock.
We had remember this persona that we were playing was like constantly getting into fights and domestic violence, whatever. Anger management. There we go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, she needs anger management. All right.
Well, my therapist now has experience in anger management,
Gotcha.
so maybe I can do something about that.
Any other focus areas?
Communication problems. There we go. I think Control issues? Okay.
My partner is watching this at any time. I'm just joking. Please don't beat
What's
me.
the show? What does show more do? How
More.
much more is there? Okay. Okay. What is men's issues, women's issues?
Um,
Okay.
I was thinking like sex stuff, but
Right. Don't know.
yeah,
Okay.
sexuality's in there. Okay. Narcissism, right?
Sure. I'm gonna start feeling kind of bad if they actually find a therapist to you, like a real person to talk to you. We assume that there's a paywall here, but if there isn't, and they actually
It just connects me with somebody. Like somebody pops up on the screen. They just got a
Yeah.
bed in like Idaho.
yeah, and this person's like,
"How can I help you?"
yeah, I'm very sorry to hear, your experience, and you're like, oh,
Oh
whoops,
no.
we have none of those issues.
Say hi to the stream.
Yeah, thank you for being part of our experiment, and nah.
Nah. Just basically nah. All right, John. Welcome to Regain.
Cool.
A licensed therapist with a proper qualifications will be matched with you. Your therapist will review the
Oh.
information you shared. You and your therapist.
I think I would have liked to know this ahead of time.
Here it is. Here
Oh.
it is.
But I can't afford therapy. What happens now? Also, it's powered by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is the other site.
Wait, oh yeah, powered by BetterHelp. Interesting.
Huh.
Are they just? And you were saying that throughout the whole thing that their onboarding was so similar.
Well, the not all of it, but like the latter half was almost identical,
Yeah.
which makes sense now. If it's going to be just like outsourced to BetterHelp,
$90 per week, charged every 4 weeks.
but 90 a week?
Yeah.
Yikes!
But how much? Hold on. How do I talk about this? You have you have options to choose communication there. You can send audio, video, text.
Oh.
Weekly live sessions, 30 to 45 minutes with your
Okay.
therapist.
Okay. I got it. I figured it out.
What?
BetterHelp is for individuals, I think, and then Regain is for couples.
Yeah.
Because I hit couples just to find out, like, see, maybe because we were looking at couples here, and it actually says it directs you to regain.us for
Interesting.
couples therapy.
I guess that makes sense.
Yep. And then the teen option for BetterHelp from BetterHelp is the teencounseling.com. So therapy for your child.
Rare, yeah. Powered by.
Interesting.
Streaming powered by somewhere.
Yep.
Okay. I guess that's. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good for BetterHelp, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it diversifies their product, gives them other revenue streams.
Yeah. I think they're all partnered. It sounds like all three of them might be partnered
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah, I wonder if BetterHelp bought out somebody or built it from the ground up.
Could be. Or it could be that these guys are like, hey, we can do this half of it, and we'll just pay you to bring our users onto your platform. Or you can gain access to our users, but we'll pay you for that. Still. Meh. Why don't you want to try therapy? Wow. We were talking about not being able to afford it, and they say you don't want therapy.
I'm gonna hit I can't afford, and the next one's like, listen, little broke bitch.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Don't underestimate.
I want to fucking help you.
My God.
I don't feel like I need at this moment. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so okay, wait. I
7
appreciate
day
this.
trial, yeah.
I do appreciate this because some people might have doubts. You want to reaffirm that it's safe here and it's fine.
Mhm.
I like this. This I like. The other thing, not so much.
That's funny.
Yeah, it like challenged you immediately.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Alrighty, we went through an experience.
Yep, that was fun.
Yeah.
Now I'm a better therapy designer.
Yeah,
because of
I feel the same. I think if we're going to, and I'm not mad at doing that, at like
Mhm.
leading with the funnel from the beginning.
Mhm.
I think I actually have optimism that we could definitely design something more pleasurable and interactive
Mhm.
and ethical
Yep.
with design principles than what we just went through.
Yep.
What we went through is probably the base. Like
Yeah.
the fact that they were pill shaped CTAs is the only thing that I think made it like in any form of like current relevancy, right? Like
Mhm.
design wise.
I do think that they broke it up into. It wasn't a long form. It could have been a long form.
Oh, we should have counted how many things that was. That was easily 20 plus, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I mean, those two things, those two aspects of it, I would say, yeah, those are the base.
Look at this. Do you see this?
I do see it. Whoa.
Oh, is
Whoa.
that in there?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, because your enters, you're putting. I see, because it takes the text of the text
Mhm.
and names it. Anyway,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
I
So
do like the funnel because I
same.
think I think I prefer the funnel as opposed to like the old traditional style of like laying it out. Although I would still like a brief layout of it, like before you go down the funnel, like, hey, this is what we can do.
Right. So like
So the
this.
process works.
So like this. I mean, we can have top fold like this, but like let me scroll down.
A
Maybe
little bit.
yeah. Let me scroll down a little bit and see something.
Yeah. 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 Same here. Yeah, that's a big part, I think.
Then I already put back.
Cookie crumbs.
I already put back
Cookie
button.
crumbs?
Put back button.
Breadcrumbs? What is it?
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah, breadcrumbs. And back button. Yep.
Yeah, that's the back button. Progress bar as well, or progress
Mhm.
indicator. Like
Mhm.
saying like 1 of 20, 10 of
Mhm.
20, wherever you are in the thing.
Mhm.
But so where we stopped earlier, where we had our discussion on whether or not we were gonna continue or not, I had said I was like, if there's just 3 more questions, I'll
Mhm.
continue, right?
Mhm.
There was 13 more questions at
Really?
that point, right? Like we were barely halfway when I made that. Like I think I was like 5 or 6 questions in. So if I had seen 13 more questions, would I have continued? I think that's a good usability test.
That's true, actually, right? Because like if you give them too many, they don't go.
Yeah.
If you don't tell them, they will go. So I don't know. This was the similar question to. So my girlfriend had to go for a medical checkup recently, and she had to get an IV put in. But unfortunately, the nurses had issues finding and getting into the IVs or into the veins, so they jabbed her a couple times.
Mhm.
And now my question with her was like, all right, at what point would you say no more? Stop stabbing me. You're not gonna get it. I'm gonna go home. And she actually told me she having experienced this before, she actually was expecting a minimum of 4 tries. They got to 9.
What?
And then I was like, when would you say call it quits? She was like, I wouldn't actually. She would have just kept going because she was in the mood. Like she'd already been stabbed already at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
what's one more at this point?
I'm
So it's just always
here.
one more,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more, one more, one more. And yes,
How?
she just wanted to get the procedure done with or whatever the issue is done with. So um, they actually did let her out at 9, and because the actual doctor came in, like 2 nurses came through, and the doctor was like, "Hey, you need to drink a little bit of water, so that this would help if you had some water in your body." But um, yeah, I was like, and this is the story, right? Like in this case, like you would keep going because you're like, oh, it's only one more.
Yeah.
Here you go. And then, oh, one more. Here you go. You're already at that far down the road.
You're
the
invested,
hole.
yeah.
So,
Time investment, the salesman trick.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah, I've definitely had tons of IVs put in, and so does she have somebody done because it's something with her anatomy, or is it the nurses? Because that's what's always happened to me. Like, I just have nurses that just aren't good enough. Like, and it's hard for them to find the vein and whatever. But
I suspect it's a combination of both because when I took her to the hospital, because I had to take her to an ER one time.
Uh-huh.
First try, got it.
Huh.
No big deal.
Yeah.
I took her to MGH, so great hospital.
Yeah.
This is just a clinic, so I'm suspecting the clinic had an issue. But she did say that she has had experience with people having an issue finding her veins. So given that, it could be a combination of both.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely no fun.
Yeah, I've never had an issue. My veins are huge. Like,
Yeah.
they jump at you.
Yeah. Okay. So we're doing the survey from the start and bringing down the funnel from the beginning. No matter what, putting a back button. That is absolutely necessary.
And a skip for some that maybe people are trying to get to like learn it a little bit. They maybe just want some general therapy to talk to somebody, find out what their issues are.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely say skip, but like, I'm curious. So now we have to talk about the UX of what happens if they don't answer anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like on
They can just.
but on our end, who do we match them with?
I would say like maybe there's two tiers of therapists. There's like the general therapists who just talk to you.
Yeah, and specialists.
And they're professionals. Yeah, specialists. And then specialists. That's the way I would call it.
Huh.
So, because I feel like you can always take advantage of a generalist no matter what. And if you need a specialist, then you could go down that route. But maybe you would have two separate ones.
I like that. Okay. Okay, so skip. Back button. And
maybe
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say maybe a business model might be it's cheaper to talk to a generalist.
I was thinking that
But
too. Yeah.
and then if you need to talk to a specialist about suicide, about identity, whatever it is, that you get funneled to the next person and hand it off.
Okay. Skip. Oh, excuse me. Where did that come from? Now, in your thinking, is skip going to the next question or skip going to the end of the survey?
Good question. Skip the question, I think makes sense because you might want to see some of the next preceding ones would make sense, I think.
All right. And then somewhere along that thinking, should we have? So this was and the user flow or the UX of this survey, I do agree with, right? Like showing question by question in a I forget what it's called. I'm blanking. Slideshow, right? Slideshow method, I think it is.
Yep.
Do we want to somehow possibly show a top level kind of context, like table of context of the questions?
Yeah, I would agree. Like
that way I can kind of like an accordion type style where I can tap into the ones I do want to do, quickly look over.
Yeah. Question about this is the relationship aspect. Like what questions about relationship do you want to know, or like help with? And then it went to a series of sections, and then one part might be personal category, so on and so forth. So I think that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. All right.
And that way, then it gives the user some agency on which parts to skip, right? You're able to skip individual questions, or you can skip to entire sections. If anything, I actually kind of want to look at the flow one before we get off.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's
Let's do that.
pretty
Yeah,
soon,
yeah.
but
Because I was just,
oh, it's nice.
I thought I just heard my dog, but it was my dog. I think it was.
Oh,
Okay, so, all right, flow. So, go to here.
first one, yeah.
I do my inspect again because that's pretty fun.
Yeah, this makes sense. But I did, like I said, I did like that it's soft palette, warm, feels very inviting.
Mm-hmm.
It does also give very relevant. It sounds like, again, neither of us are qualified to be using this, but it seems very relevant.
I don't want to start this over.
Ooh, you can't. Well, yeah, log out.
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely better. Like the fact that I have this kind of gradated banner separating, whereas this is just all white. Like this is what I was talking
Yeah.
about. Like
Yep.
um, especially on the desktop. Oh, it wasn't on the desktop. I
Mm.
thought it was. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is very clean. Like you said, it's not much
Yeah.
going on. It's very focused on the task at hand,
Yep.
and clearly disabled button.
Yep.
So, what can I help you? What can we help you do? Get
Yeah.
pregnant, track my pregnancy. Oh, okay. Oh, flow. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think what it's just to walk down the persona of like a wear person or something.
Mhm.
Something that might be relevant is to track my period and understand my body. Those two might be.
Can I
Uh,
track my pregnancy and understand my body? Okay, I can do two.
yep.
Okay.
Oh, the track my period
What you
or
said?
pregnancy too.
Is that
Sure.
what you said? Okay, track my periods. Yeah. Oh, now I know what you mean. Yeah, in relevance to like what we're doing with
Right. Yeah.
our fables. I do like the colors. This is
Mhm.
very clean looking.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like I said, this
Mm-hmm.
header, like if it
Mhm.
was just white, it'd be so much better.
Mm-hmm. Also text size too, even right. Like
Yeah.
there's very clear text hierarchy in that one. This one is
Exactly. Yeah,
whatever.
you're right. This text is
Adding
actually
totally.
yeah, this text is actually bigger than
Yeah.
this, and yeah, you're right.
Can you look at the website too? Because I think the website was pretty good. Like just the website itself was pretty clean too.
This.
Before we even got here.
So I can't. Hold on. Let me do it this way then.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Health, yeah, that one.
It's gonna go away pretty quickly though.
Can you scroll down?
No, you couldn't.
Oh, okay. So it goes straight to here.
Yeah, go straight to here.
Okay.
There's no way to go back.
Very, very, very mobile. Okay.
Try it again. Oh no. It tracked me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So next. Progress bar. There we go.
Look at that.
I love this. I love that the coloring is full background.
Mm-hmm.
Clean image. All the icons look like they were designed by the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Color scheme works.
Mm-hmm. It also is nice that it gives you, the step is like one thing is the down the funnel a little bit, and then it's like here's what happens.
Yep.
That gives you some more information.
Yep. Whereas I think this one just used this little, where it was, yeah, whatever that back one thing was.
Yeah, that.
This thing.
And then you're like, what is this? Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. All right. When you use Flow, you'll get personalized health insights and daily stories based on your health goal, cycle day, and symptoms you log. We'll also use your answers to the following questions to keep improving our library with new content. That's wonderful, right?
Yeah.
That's telling me what it is and what I need, right? Or
Yep.
yeah.
And how we use what you're
yeah,
giving us.
Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I love that the artwork looks original. Like it looks like they hired somebody to do this and just didn't, tap into like a platform.
Do you think these people, the artists, were had to test whether their art style like resonated with women.
I'm
'Cause
guessing a
to
woman
me-
did it,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe
That's
not a good
that's
assumption.
assumption. Yep.
But in my head, that looks very feminine,
Yes.
and
it is.
I like that it's very soft and it feels very
Yep.
like appropriate.
Yeah, I agree.
So I wonder if that was a very conscious decision that like a product designer was like, no, we don't want this clock because this clock is not soft enough.
Mm.
Whatever the look was.
Yeah. I would assume that was a conscious decision to have a woman presenting artist.
Okay.
I would assume that that's a strong assumption by me.
hmm
As far as having critiques on the softness, I agree that very well could have been a desire for them. I'm just now noticing the only thing I don't like is it looks like the 2 minute is actually just font placed in there.
I think it's fine. I'm not a stickler on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a stickler on it either, but it doesn't look like it was drawn in there.
Yeah.
Like this isn't a perfectly round clock, right? And granted, it looks
Yep.
a little tilted like it's supposed to be, but like
Yep.
it kind of looks. It's actually very well done, but it kind of looks messy, right? Like it has a messy feel to it.
It's cartoony. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas this 2 minute literally looks like
Yeah.
text over here, or the text.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it would have been nice if that was drawn into, but that is a stickler. What could have happened is they could have done that, and the time changed, so they had to
Yeah.
Photoshop it out.
That I'm wondering if it's because of that or if it's relevant to what our options were in the beginning. Right.
Mm.
We picked track
Oh,
period and
good
track
point.
whatever.
Point.
This could have been a longer sequence because if we had picked 8 things.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. The survey doesn't take long. Your answers will let Flow take better care of you. Heart. Okay.
I like this. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the whole thing so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm liking it so far. Do you track your periods?
Can you try to click multiple or change your answers here? Wait, what?
Yeah, you can change.
Oh, all right.
You can change.
Do I like that?
Yeah, I like
I
it.
think I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Yeah, because like you can always go back too.
Yeah. Does your period come regularly? Has your period starting ever caught you by surprise?
This is actually a good question. Given what we were trying to do, right? We're looking for a period tracker. This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense, this question.
Yeah, has it ever caught you by surprise? Now lunar cycle can never catch wolf person by surprise.
Oh, you don't know. If it's a cloudy day, the day
So
before,
that's weather related. But like,
right?
I can tell you when a full moon's gonna be in 2055, right? Like, isn't that science?
Oh.
Isn't that science to there, right? Like,
Right. It
something-
doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't change. It never like if I say it's gonna come on Tuesday next year, it's not gonna surprise us and come Thursday, right? Like,
Yeah.
the cycle, unless the cycle of spin of the Earth drastically changes, which 2023 I wouldn't even be surprised.
You actually no, you're right. I was gonna say, what if like you move to the south hemisphere? Would it be different then? Probably not. Actually, thinking about it doesn't
yeah,
make any
probably
sense.
not.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. The moon should not catch you by surprise.
The moon will not catch wolf person by surprise. Is there
Yeah.
anything else we're tracking that would catch our fables by surprise? Like, what else was? I mean, the other things we were tracking is like dietary stuff for all three.
Yeah. Dietary stuff. There was some like blood moons, like blue moons, whatever moon types. I think the astronomical stuff, astrological, whatever, astronomical
Yeah, astronomical. Yeah.
phenomenon should be pretty like
Yeah.
scheduled.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's not gonna catch them by surprise.
Right.
Trying to think.
But it could still be like a reminder, right? Like this.
We're absolutely reminding them. Like, that's definitely in the app. It's just not gonna catch them by surprise. Like,
right.
Well, actually, I take that back. The cycle itself will not be a surprise. Whether they are too busy to keep up with it is
Yes.
why they need it in the first place,
Yes.
right? Like,
Yes.
you know,
And
business,
in this
kids.
in flow specifically actually is doing both of those, I think, which is why I think this question is very good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say no. Never prefer not to. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this just for.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, and I like how they say that, right? Like that's nice,
Ah,
right? Like
yeah.
just saying thank you. Like
Yeah.
they do it on a lot of them. No.
No. Oh, because we've moved on to the next category too. This is now the category of
Ah,
pregnancy.
okay.
Did we ask about pregnancy?
Don't
Or
think
was it not?
I unchecked it, so
Okay.
it was tracking the period and something about body.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
track
Yeah.
my body changes or something like that.
Yep.
Have you ever been pregnant? Spotting outside your period. God.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
I don't know. It doesn't
I,
really matter. I
need,
mean, I
I
think
need
the
to,
brown, red, pink is probably not a good sign,
I
but
need to phone a friend.
as
I think
far as I know,
go in the middle.
all the ones except for the brown, red is fine.
Okay, I'm going.
Yellow, you don't really want yellow too often, but that's fine. This I don't know.
Which picture? See, this is the other thing. So this is really cool because this is what I wanted, and I was thinking when we did this one, I was like, they didn't have any
Yeah.
iconography.
I like.
Iconography.
I love how creamy is actually like a picture of a creamer, coffee creamer.
Oh no! I didn't even read the question yet, to be honest with you. So, I don't like that.
I think it's funny. I
It's
like it a lot.
hilarious, but now I'm like, when I wake up tomorrow morning, my
Yeah.
perception of my coffee creamer is gonna be a
Yeah.
little different. Thin and watery, that's pretty funny.
Curdy,
Sticky
frothy.
honey, egg white,
Nice.
frothy.
I like this. I like this
I
a
don't
lot.
like the word frothy.
Oh, like foamy. Foamy sounds
yeah,
weird
yeah.
too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
Curdy.
Curdy. That's
Ugh.
yeah. So thin and watery. Please choose the period product that you most often use.
Okay.
Go tampons.
Sure.
Okay. How would you describe your menstrual flow? Three options with a.
Oh, the icon changes too. You see, I was like kind of empty
That's
drop.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
This site is nice,
So far everything checks all the boxes so
right?
far. I have no gripes with this website at all.
Yeah, same. Prefer not to answer.
Yeah.
Uh,
There is no skip, which so far I haven't felt the need to skip. It
Yeah, I was
seems
about
like
to say
all
the same
the questions are
thing.
pretty relevant.
Yeah. And they have done a lot of. I mean, prefer not to answer is a skip in and of itself.
Right. But you still have to go through the full thing though. Like you're not allowed to like just ignore the question completely.
Right. Alright, we're gonna go medium. Let's move on. This is what I'm saying. Like this
Mhm.
copy style of like
Mhm.
almost conversational,
Yep.
right? Like and soothing, or I think of the other word, like yeah, it feels like someone is talking to me, right? Like talking me
Yeah.
through this. Whereas it's not
Yeah.
just this one was very rigid and
Yeah.
tell me this answer.
I wonder if BetterHelp is a little bit better though, because it did look visually better.
Mhm.
I don't know if the copy was any better because I didn't go down that road. Also, I wonder if this is a personal preference thing because I was always I preferred the conversational style,
Mhm.
but some people didn't like how it was a little bit too wordy. Mm.
The other thing about this that I like, no CTA. The CTA is checking it off.
Yeah.
The other one was
Right.
checkboxes. This is a little bit cleaner, and like the
Right.
what's it called? I think it's the interaction design of like how my so I can just click down on a click up. Oop, it didn't do it. Click down, click up. What's happening? Oh, it has to be a rapid.
Yeah.
So if
Like
I
a finger tap.
so if I wait too long,
It doesn't go.
doesn't go.
Yep.
It has to be really quick. I'm gonna What am I most likely
Yeah,
to
now
do
that I've
with
seen this, I think I
questions?
agree very strongly that it should not have a next button also.
Right, yeah, like
It cuts your click time in half.
yeah, that's a good point. Is it easy for you to cope with PMS symptoms?
Sure.
Let's say. Things.
She beats me when she has her
Me
swing.
too. That's what I was just. Only when my freaking partner doesn't bring me the goddamn
I get beaten every month. Every 28 days.
prefer not to say. You know what? I prefer not to say.
Uh,
You experience hair loss. Wait,
I learned something
what?
today. Oh yeah, I learned something today. I didn't know that. I know this was a thing. All right, cool.
Okay. We're on birth control now.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this one's an interesting one. I wonder if they're gonna ask it later on, but like, there's so many variations of birth control,
Mhm.
right? Like, there's pills, there's patches, there's what's it called? A UTI, right? Is it UTI?
IUD.
IUD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna ask like which one, because I'm sure that
And
that matters.
and this could even be condoms, right? Just as simple as condoms.
Yep. Yeah. You're right. Yep. Yeah. There's tons of stuff.
Uh huh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what PCOS is, but okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is there anything you want to improve about your sleep? Waking up tired, waking up during the night, lack of sleep schedule, insomnia. Yeah, I'm going out and so because of these, they look like radio buttons, but generally check boxes are multi-select and radio buttons are single select. But just seeing this, I'm guessing I can choose multiple, right?
Yep. Given the style
And
of how the other ones
yep,
win so
and I
far.
have my next CTA, so
Yep.
yep, I can do that.
But the I sleep well is not a multi-select. Because
Right.
obviously if you sleep well, you don't have any of the issues above.
Exactly. Yep, great design.
Yep. I like that it's all clued in. You don't have to guess.
Mm-hmm. Are there aspects of your mental health you'd like to address? Eat my boy.
Wait, can you go back? Check one of these? Oh, okay.
Yep.
They're consistent. Cool.
Got a check mark in there
Yep.
for affirmation.
Yep.
Stress, mood fluctuation.
Honestly, at this rate, we're just gonna model our app after this
I
platform.
think so, yeah. Yeah. Maintaining healthy weight, exercising.
Learn about nutrition. Yeah. Cool.
This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to do more metric.
Yeah.
Let's do 5.
I've only needed it because my girlfriend knows metric better. So I'm like, I have to kind of.
This is not my weight, by the way, but
you are thin. 5'9" and 125.
that is not me. I'm just putting.
I'm
in
just
numbers.
saying this. Whoever this person is kind of thin.
She is.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's not that thin. I don't know. She's not anorexic thin, but she's thin.
Yes. Has your weight changed recently? Oh wow. Log your year. Wait, log your year of birth to make our predictions better.
Didn't you give your age already?
Was that on another one? That might have been on.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that was on the other one. Cause remember it was that drop down.
Yeah.
I chose.
Oh yeah, up to 99 years, right?
What was she born in? I'm thinking it was 88, right?
Sure.
36. That's 4.
How much younger is she than you?
She's 4 years younger than me, so that'd make her.
Should be 85, I believe.
Well, I'm born in 83.
You're 81, right?
83.
80 what?
83.
Oh right, it's 23 already.
Yeah.
So she should still be born 88.
88, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 88. 5 years after you, yeah.
More than. Wait.
Huh?
Oh, we're doing more?
What is this?
No, I don't even know if I like this. Chocolate?
Sure, yep.
Huh. That was interesting.
Yep, I didn't expect that.
See my plan. We understand the news. 30-day trial for a flow for just $1. Okay. And then it goes up to $25 a month. That's pretty wild. What is this? I don't know what this is.
It's just I think it's supposed to show that that's the most popular price choice. Although I don't think that the line is necessary.
Yeah, I don't think I get the most popular choice. I don't get the line. Like that's
Yeah.
asterisk on 30 trial.
Yeah.
Okay. That was really good. Really
Wait,
clean.
you didn't put in your payment information, did you?
No.
See what happens if you hit see my plan.
God, I hope I didn't.
Why? Well, we'll see. I guess I was gonna say I want to go as far as you possibly
Yeah, no,
can
you're right.
without having to pay for it.
Okay, so now we're here. Limited time.
Yeah.
You'll pay $1.
Wait. You'll be accepting email receipt every time your prescription is. Is there already a payment attached to the Google account?
No, never. I
No.
never put my payments.
Okay.
Huh.
Because now what I want to do is I want to see what the homepage looks like.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I was just looking over this.
Yeah.
Amazing. It was priced for this testimonial. One female and record period. Asterisk. They have these asterisks, but then they don't have any explanation on the asterisk, right?
I wonder if it's so the asterisk I believe is the gray text underneath. I assume that is correct because it says it's based on a survey of 225 blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay. All right. So continue. There it is.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
mean-
I just would have liked to see like layouts of things, right? Like if it's a calendar homepage, if it's
That is actually really fair. So the fact that they showed me no UI.
Mhm.
Now, granted, through that process, I have pretty high confidence that they
Mhm.
know what they're doing design wise.
Yeah.
But you are correct. The fact that I don't get to see any UI screenshots is a little odd.
Yeah. I'm also using it because I know that the onboarding sequence is really well done.
Yeah.
Therefore, I
Oh my God, yeah.
bet I would have been able to take some stuff from their homepage, home UI.
Yeah.
Similar to like Aura. Aura is already advertising, giving us a lot of that UI. So I was like, we can probably take some of these.
Yeah.
Fairly easily.
And also, so let's see, Google Store.
They probably have some of it too. Yeah, I bet. Flow, health, I believe.
Huh.
Oh no, interesting.
Oh, health app. So this is what a lot of people do now.
Yep.
Sucks. One more thing. Flow.
What was the site that I used to use that gives the UI examples? Shit.
Yeah, here's some. Yeah, that is clean as shit. Look at that.
That's very good. Yeah, it's very good. Can you hit the next? So there's a calendar icon at the top. Yep, of course. That makes sense. What's the next one over?
Body or
What is
data.
this?
I think this is just onboarding.
Oh, okay. Okay. What are those dots?
What dots? These?
Yeah, that. What are those? I'm curious. Great. They're great. Thanks.
Sex and sex drive. I think it's a like a
Oh,
scale.
interesting.
How are you? symptoms.
Those are good. I like that too, right? Like it checks in on you, so that every time you open it, it is asking you to like use the app. It's engaging you.
Yeah, I like this too. Yeah, we might just, yeah, we're gonna draw a lot of inspiration from this fantastic app.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put a pin in it there.
All right.
So we got.
We got a lot.
Yep.
I think this was great. I learned so much from this one app that we never would ever. So good.
Yeah. Okay, so we know flow. So I want to leave. All right, so flow is gonna be a main inspiration for our.
I would be so surprised if there were men on this design team. I'd be so surprised.
It's more than likely woman majority,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm sure there's a gentleman there or two.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, we can actually. I mean, we can look into it. We can go to their LinkedIn and.
I'm about to browse through them.
Awesome.
Quick, just.
All right, my guy. I gotta go let the dog out.
All right.
This is really fun.
See you
This is
later.
awesome. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.